Luke Doherty explains.
The Olympic spirit runs through the Esposito family.
Something very special, and it's very hard to describe, like, the feelings I have. Oh, it's very exciting. It's very special because Dad went to the Olympics, so it's kind of like a family tradition, I guess.
That family tradition was started by Chloe and Emily's father, Daniel. He represented Australia in the modern pentathlon at the Los Angeles Games in 1984.
I was a young boy. I obviously watched TV, and there was a lot on about Olympic Games and different athletes competing at the Olympic Games, and you always looked up to them. And I wanted to aspire to be one of those people.
The girls started swimming, running at a young age, but after learning of Dad's deeds, their Olympic ambition became a burning passion. Chloe has already qualified for London in the pentathlon. It combines fencing, swimming, show jumping, and a combined running and shooting event. Training for all of those is more than a full-time job.
In the morning I'd go for a swim, come home for breakfast, then go out to the shooting range, either do an individual shooting session or running shooting session for mine, and then in the afternoon go into the city for horse riding and fencing training. She's very determined. She knows what she wants. She won't let anyone get in her way. She'll just compete and do the best she can. Yeah, she's a very strong athlete.
Overseeing the workload is Daniel, not only her dad, but also guiding her on the path towards London.
The fine balancing act being a father and coach, mentor, and it's like any family, everyone has their disagreements at times, but you just try and handle it the best way you can, and we've had a lot of more good times than bad times, put it that way.
Emily dropped the pentathlon from her schedule as the demands of school increased. Her love of shooting remained though, and now she's taking aim at the Games in that event.
You should not doubt yourself. You have a lot of self-belief because your mentality plays a lot in shooting because it can make or break you.
Complicating things is the fact Chloe is also attempting to qualify for the Games in shooting. The only problem is that there's only one spot left on the team for London. Given Emily is yet to qualify, that means Chloe, Emily, and their close friend Hayley Chapman are all fighting it out for selection. And although they share a close bond and support each other's ambitions, competitiveness is nothing new in the Esposito household.
Fencing wasn't one of my favourite sports, but in fencing we'd get very, very aggressive. Yeah, it's fun. Like sometimes you're fencing fun, and then all of a sudden it just get into this serious mode, and we'd just fence really hard, and like she'd get really angry and I'd get really angry, and we just fence like crazy trying to beat each other. And yeah, oh no, it's really good company for training when we're shooting together, because she used to do pentathlon as well and then decided to go to shooting. But yeah, it's always good to have someone there like competing with you. There's always someone that you can relate to because you're so close with them that you can go through everything where they understand, and it's nice.
Chloe is aiming to become the first Australian since Peter Mackin in 1968 to compete in 2 events at the One Olympics, and the first to medal in the modern pentathlon.
I just want to do my best and see how it goes. There's always like a medal in the back of my mind, but we'll just see what happens.
It's a lofty goal, but with Dad providing perspective, anything is possible.
Actually, I was just explaining to my daughters the other day, they had a few little problems in their shooting events, and I just said, look, you're going to experience, there's a lot more lows ahead of you than the highs. The highs there's not too many, so you just got to learn to punch through the lows.
And just before we go, a big shout out to the Australian synchronised swim team. The team's been announced. Brace, who have we got?